130 million meals in just 3 months. That's how much the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation has provided for hungry people on the front lines. Well, today, CBN News goes to Gaza for a first-hand look at this group in action.
Meanwhile, Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu has given final approval for the IDF's plan to take over Gaza City. He's also ordered new negotiations aimed at freeing all the hostages held by Hamas. CBN's Chris Mitchell has this report.
Netanyahu met with the IDF Chief of Staff and Defense Minister.
We are in the decision-making phase. I arrived in the Gaza Division today to approve the plans that the IDF presented to me and the Minister of Defense for taking over Gaza City and defeating Hamas. At the same time, I have instructed to begin immediate negotiations for the release of all of our hostages and an end to the war on terms acceptable to Israel. These two things, defeating Hamas and releasing all of our hostages, go hand in hand.
In response to charges of genocide against the people of Gaza, Israel argues that it makes efforts to protect civilians in its war against Hamas. On the eve of the military operation, the IDF released this audio of an Israeli officer calling medical officials inside Gaza City to arrange safe passage for the sick and wounded to southern Gaza. He says this requires you to prepare a plan to transfer the medical equipment from north to south so that you will be able to provide treatment for all the patients in the southern strip and prepare the hospitals to receive the patients coming from the north. Meanwhile, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee on X slammed a new report that's declaring a famine in Gaza. You know who is starving? The hostages kidnapped and tortured by uncivilized Hamas savages. Maybe the overfed terrorists could share some of their warehouse full. They stole with hungry people, especially the hostages. CBN News got a first-hand look at one organization providing food directly to the people of Gaza. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation has distributed about 130 million meals in just about 3 months under some of the most challenging conditions to distribute humanitarian aid.
We'll hit probably 131, 132 today, and our sites are safe, and we're looking to scale so we can feed more people.
GHF spokesman Chapin Fay tells CBN News the foundation provides an alternative to other aid distribution that's been stolen by Hamas.
You see Hamas riding around with armed men, stealing the aid and taking it. We believe Hamas made $1 billion during this war alone, and that's why we're here. We are doing it in a way, we are feeding people in a way that Hamas or anyone else cannot steal it. We're proud of our record of over 130 million meals delivered.
This woman told us what the aid means to her.
I am safe. I am good. I can eat today. That's me. Thank you for everyone working this project. Thank you for all of one.
GHF says reports of hundreds of people being killed at their distribution sites are untrue.
But as you can see, this is yet another successful distribution. Over the last month, they have been running much more smoothly, much more securely and efficiently and safely. And we plan to get better and better every day and feed more and more people every day.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, at the distribution site of the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation.
There's an eyewitness account, you just saw it, of what the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation is doing. And at the same time they're doing that, what is the UN doing? Well, they're condemning that work. What are other nations doing? They're condemning that work. They're saying, well, it's not being done properly, and all that means it's not under our control. When it was under UN control, Hamas regularly stole from it, and that has been true even before October 7th. They routinely withheld humanitarian aid from their own population in order to sell that aid on the black market in Gaza, take that money and buy weapons. That's the real story of what's happening on the ground. Yet another reason, let us please continue standing with Israel.